The Hall County Humane Society has been busier than ever this month. 57 animals now calling the shelter their home, and hopefully in the next month they can call your home their home. I'm going to come over here and sit down with a couple of our guests here this morning. Good morning. Here at the Collegiate, Gwen Trimmer is with us, of course, from the Humane Society. Gwen, wow, did you ever think this would be the kind of March you would have?
It has been busy, that's for sure.
You took in these animals. Tell us a little bit about this story. We've heard some about it already.
Well, we actually got a call from the Department of Agriculture asking if we could help out, that they had a situation where a breeder had just gotten in over her head and had turned the animals over, and they needed some help. So we went out to take a look, and originally only planned to bring back 20, but wound up bringing back 57.
So you have a full house right now, don't you?
Yes, yes we do.
We came over the other day and looked at some of the animals who were being groomed and getting ready for new homes. But tell us about the process. You made it sound so easy that you went over and you came back, but I know there was so much work that happened in between.
Yes, it's been challenging because we have these 57 in addition to what comes in on a daily basis. But with these animals, we did go over and pick them up. We brought them back to the shelter. They had to have medical treatment, and they had to be checked out by a vet, and then they had to be bathed, then groomed, bathed again, and they have been spayed and neutered, and there is a special procedure that the adopters will need to go through. So if anyone is interested, if they will give us a call at 770-532-6617, we can go over that procedure with anyone that is interested. They are precious little dogs. They are all small dogs, schnauzers and smaller.
Let's talk about the grooming, because I came over there to see how that was going to take place, and it was Brenda
Yes.
and Kim
Yes.
from Animal House were there the day that I came over, and I saw apricot poodles and some dachshunds and some schnauzers, as you mentioned, a Pekingese. And the one thing that I really noticed is that they just sat them up on the table. The dogs were all so well-mannered and well-behaved.
The dogs are very socialized, the majority of them. As I said, this breeder just got in over her head, and that happens sometimes. Not all breeders wind up in a puppy mill situation. There are breeders that are good breeders and truly care for their dogs. And this young lady just truly got in over her head. She did care for the dogs, and when she realized she was in over her head, she signed the animals over, and she wants what is best for these animals, and that is to go into loving forever homes.
Well, as I mentioned, the dogs you could tell that they had been taken care of, and that they were social, as you mentioned, and I'm just really excited to see them all find a new home. You also had another groomer out in the country who helped you as well.
Splish Splash Grooming up in Claremont. Both Splish Splash Grooming and Animal House Grooming are the two groomers that donate their time to help out the animals of the Humane Society of Hall County, and I sincerely appreciate their services.
Those ladies really had their hands full, but in a good way.
Yes, yes.
In a good way. They can really turn out some hair.
Oh yes, they certainly can.
Now you mentioned that there is a certain process that's going to take place. People just need to basically call you as you all are working. As people can imagine, adopting out 57, we know that the community is really going to come forward for this. So this is going to, it's all going to take place very quickly. So you have to have a special way of doing these adoptions.
Right.
It's also my understanding that the adoption fee is going to be higher than usual because you've done a lot of extra work to get them ready.
Yes, we do have additional medical treatment involved in that, because some of the animals do have medical issues. So we have had additional medical treatment for them. So if people, will just call and ask, our receptionist will be able to tell them what the procedure is.
And if that is not enough, what else has been going on these days?
We're gearing up for fundraising season, and one thing that I am excited about is on April 4th, we are having our first rabies clinic and microchip clinic, and that's going to be up at J. Moore Farms, up 365, and it's going to be from 8:30 to noon. And the rabies shots are going to be the same $10 that they have been for years, and the microchip is going to be $20, and that includes the registration.
And that is a great deal, because I have paid for a microchip, so
yes.
I know that's a great deal.
So I'm excited about that. Then also on April the 19th, down at Lake Lanier Islands, is our stray pet strut. So I want everybody to come out to that. That's the 1 mile walk and the 5K run. We also have a little doggy show, a little cutesy dog show involved in that. And we always have a great time with that. In the 1 mile walk, people are encouraged to bring their dogs. We have a lot of fun with that. Then on...
Mine would be about a half-mile walk and a half-mile carry. I already know that.
We have some of those, and we love that. We love that. We just love people bringing out their dogs. Some people come with their dogs and don't participate in anything. They just like to come out.
Exactly.
And it's a wonderful location. It overlooks the lake, and we have a large pavilion. We have vendors and everything. So we have a great day.
And if someone wants to get an application or registration form
they
for that,
they can call me, or their registration forms, or they can go to our website and download it.
Okay.
Then on May 2nd is Doggy Wash-Ups, which is really sponsored by UPS. They have taken us as their charity of choice, and that's really going to be doggy baths.
Doggy Wash-Ups, UPS. I like that. I like that.
So anybody that would like their dog washed can come out that Saturday morning, May 2nd, and have their dog washed. And then May 9th and 10th is our 12th annual lock-in, where we lock Rick and Bill Wilson in the dog cage at the Gainesville Walmart parking lot.
Well, we'll talk more about that in April. Of course, you have your hands full, and in a good way.
Yes, it's all always. Fun stuff, all exciting stuff.
Well, we always appreciate you coming from the Humane Society. Do you have any stories of your own about the collegiate?
No, I do come here quite often for lunch. I was really glad to see it open back up. Betty and I had bemoaned the factor that it had closed, because she and I usually come here a lot for lunch.
So now you can come back.
That's right.
Once again, I'd like to thank Gwen Trimmer for joining us from the Hall County Humane Society.
And Catiel, I'd like to let everyone know that we have had 5 confirmed cases of rabies this year. So please remind everyone to get their shot. And thanks for having us, as always.
Thank you so much. And listen to what Gwen said, because she knows what she's talking about. Thank you. We are so glad also to be here at the Collegiate Grill this morning. Glad to have you joining us and to bring you into another icon here in the Gainesville area, of course, doing business since 1947. Want to thank all our guests today, Melvin Cooper and Frank Hoover from the city of Gainesville, also Gainesville City Council member George Wangeman, our firemen with their Fire Watch segment, and of course, and most importantly today, Jeff and Dawn Worley of the Collegiate Grill. And as always, we'd like to thank all of you for watching Good Morning Gainesville. For everyone here at TV 18, I'm Catiel Phelps.